40 years ago, the leadership of this community saw the need for a technical college in Aiken County. Since then, this campus has expanded greatly. And one of the things that has driven that is the changing economic conditions within our own county. And right now, this county is at the center of two very exciting resurgence of technologies. We have the nuclear industry, and in fact, there is more activity relative to nuclear construction in the region around our college than anywhere else in the United States. We have partners like Kimberly-Clark, who have a history of expansion and now have the largest North American plant right here in Aiken County. Bridgestone Americas, who already has a large facility here, that facility is expanding, and additionally, they're building another facility for a completely different product line. MTU Detroit Diesel, tremendous success story. In a very short amount of time, they have exceeded everyone's productivity goals that had been set, and they're poised to add more jobs. We've been partners with all those companies, and one of the things those companies point to is the quality of the workforce, and we're very much engaged in creating that.
When you look at companies coming into the community, one of the things that they're very interested in is how long is it going to take me to get up and running? How long before I'll be profitable? What training have we got to be engaged in order to qualify our people? What is their productivity going to be? If we have a skilled workforce locally, you can cut that time of ramp up down significantly. So the role of Aiken Technical College is to train those people in basic skills, and then when companies come, to train those people for very specific jobs, whether that be welders, whether that be in the electronics area. It could be even with the nuclear industry in training in radiation. Those types of skills that will enhance our workforce.
Our intention was to get high caliber workforce. So what we did is we were discussing with Aiken Tech how we could set up a training that would transfer people from other industries into what we need. We offered the product that we need to be trained on, and they offered the room where the people could be trained in. So it was a perfect match for us.
Our processes and equipment are increasingly technically complex. They're computer-based. They require a great deal of understanding of mechanics and electrical systems in order to both operate and especially maintain. And Aiken Technical College students who are best prepared with those skills are the ones that are going to be most successful in an environment like this.
Aiken Technical College provides education for many of the employees we have here in our maintenance department. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship. If we don't have these highly trained technical people working here, we're not going to be successful. And I think the same is probably true for other highly technical companies you've got in the area as well.
Facilities are obviously very important to our mission. A good deal of our courses require extensive lab experience to round out the education, and we need appropriate facilities to do that. The facilities that currently house our manufacturing and energy-related programs are some of the oldest on campus, and they were constructed in a manner all those years ago that truly were meant to be somewhat temporary. And here we are nearly 40 years later in these same facilities. So even though we have absolutely outstanding faculty and outstanding programs, those faculty cannot effectively teach students in facilities that are no longer appropriate for the current day educational environment.
Basically, you've got great teachers who want to do a great job, but they're teaching in a facility that looks like Alcatraz. It's old, it's outdated, the building really is past the point of being maintainable. So something has to be done. So it's time for an upgrade. That's just something that has to be done out here at our plant, time after time. It's something that Aiken Tech needs to do as well.
The new building actually would help us is that we would have more space and we could equip the building to our needs so we could perform the training even better. The restriction we had with the old building was the hoist capacity was somewhat limited. We could not completely disassemble the engine, we could partially disassemble it, so there were some restrictions where I hope we could do a better job in the new building.
We in this community have to keep up with the technology demands of our companies if we're going to be able to attract those companies. If we don't have the most modern facilities, we're not going to be able to keep pace with our manufacturers in their technologies.
We have had no state funds to replace or upgrade facilities now for 12 years in South Carolina. We had a dire need 12 years ago for a new manufacturing facility, and that need only increases every year that time goes by. At this point, we feel we must move forward with a capital campaign to assist us in raising the funds to create the facility that will be world-class in terms of the kind of educational experience it can provide our students and the kind of graduates it can provide our employers.
Get a new facility with new equipment. It's good for them, it's good for us, and in the long term we'll get better students, we'll have better team members out here, and we'll all be better off for it.
Education is very competitive, and a facility like this will attract people. And unfortunately, the facility that we have does the opposite.
The facility that we're proposing will be named the Center for Energy and Advanced Manufacturing, which reflects the programs that will be housed there. We anticipate moving our welding program to that facility, our mechatronics program, our radiation protection program, and eventually our nuclear quality systems program.
We must be ready when these companies are ready, and we must have the programs that are going to meet their needs, and we must have the facilities available to be able to train those people. That's where this new complex is going to be key.
I think it's essential for the community, because what we have realized is that we have to keep the younger people in the community and train them and help them to find work in the community. And in order to do that, you need to have training facility, education facilities that helps the people to stay here, and even better to attract people from other areas to be trained here. So this will grow the community, and this will make the community a better one.
The number of jobs that are being created right now in this region is unprecedented. So we either can grasp that moment, seize that moment, and reach out to our own citizens and prepare them to take those jobs, those well-paying jobs, or those manufacturers are going to find those workers somewhere else in the United States. So either we work to help our own citizens take those jobs, or our own citizens are going to lose that opportunity. And I don't think that we can sit back and allow that to happen. We've got to do something to help our own citizens take those great jobs.